SUVs aren't supposed to look like this. At least not if you grew up believing every family car had to be boxy, predictable, and frankly, boring. But the 2026 Fiat Fastback SUV just broke that unwritten rule. It's not just an SUV. It's a challenge to everything you thought a family crossover could be. And here's the kicker. The Fastback is Italian. Yes, Italian. Built with the same flair that gave us Ferraris and fashion runways. But before you start imagining a dream machine with no flaws, let me tell you, this SUV carries one surprising weakness that might make some buyers think twice. We'll get to that soon. So, is this the stylish disruptor America has been waiting for? Or just another pretty face in a crowded parking lot of SUVs? Let's find out. And hey, if you love honest, no-fluff breakdowns of the cars shaking up the market, hit subscribe. Because trust me, what's coming next is going to make you look at SUVs very differently. First impressions matter, and the Fastback knows how to make one. Look at that sweeping roofline. It's more coupe than SUV, sloping back in a way that screams motion, even when parked. Up front, the bold Fiat badge sits in a grille that's leaner and sharper than we've ever seen from the brand. LED headlights stretch like razor slits across the fascia, while sculpted creases along the doors give it that muscular, athletic stance. And the rear? That's the money shot. A sleek tailgate with full-width lighting and chrome accents that could pass for something twice the price. It's the kind of design that turns heads at stoplights. And honestly, how often can you say that about a compact SUV? Step inside, and Fiat has gone out of its way to prove that this isn't a budget-first SUV. Soft-touch materials cover the dash, stitched leather hugs the seats, and ambient lighting glows gently along the cabin edges. The cockpit is driver-focused. A 10.25-inch digital cluster pairs with a floating 12-inch infotainment screen, perfectly angled toward you. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates come standard, because in 2026, there's no excuse not to. But it's the little surprises that stand out. A premium Harman Kardon sound system that punches above its weight. A panoramic sunroof that floods the cabin with light. And seats that are both sculpted and heated. It feels more upscale than you'd expect from Fiat. And maybe that's the point. Now let's talk numbers, but not like a brochure. Let's talk what they mean for you on the road. Under the hood, the Fastback comes with two options. A 1.3-liter turbocharged four-cylinder pushing out around 180 horsepower, or a Meteor 1.5-liter mild hybrid setup delivering 200 horsepower with 199 pound-feet of torque. That means a 0 to 60 in just under 8 seconds, quick enough to make highway merges stress-free, but not a sports car pretender. Fuel efficiency is where Fiat flexes. Expect around 32 miles per gallon combined for the smaller turbo, and up to 36 with the hybrid, numbers that outpace some competitors in this style-driven class. Size-wise, the Fastback stretches about 178 inches long, compact enough for city driving. Yet inside, you've got seating for 5 adults and nearly 22 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear seats. Fold them down, and you're looking at over 50 cubic feet, room for weekend getaways or IKEA runs without stress. Safety hasn't been left behind either. A full suite of driver assist features comes standard. Lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, and emergency braking. And Fiat backs it with a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty, slightly better than average, giving you that peace of mind. So far, the Fastback sounds like the SUV you didn't know you wanted. But remember, that one flaw I teased? Here it is. Practicality. That swooping coupe-style roofline, as gorgeous as it looks, comes at a cost. Rear headroom and cargo height. Tall passengers in the back may feel cramped. And that stylish sloping hatch means bulkier items won't fit as easily as they would in a boxier rival. In short, if maximum space is your top priority, the Fastback asks you to compromise. Its biggest rival? The Toyota Corolla Cross. Toyota wins on practicality and brand trust, but here's the twist. the Fastback undercuts it with bolder styling and a richer interior feel. Meanwhile, the Honda HR-V sits nearby. Reliable, yes, but nowhere near as exciting to look at. Market-wise, coupe-inspired SUVs are catching fire. From BMW X4s down to Hyundai's Venue, buyers want style with their substance. Fiat's move here positions the Fastback right at the center of this trend. Over the next 3 to 5 years, if Fiat keeps pushing design-first SUVs with hybrid efficiency, they may just carve a niche where nobody expected them to. So, is the 2026 Fiat Fastback SUV the future? It's stylish, tech-forward, efficient, and brave enough to stand out. But that same bravery means you sacrifice some space. My verdict? If you want your SUV to turn heads, not just carry groceries, the Fastback delivers. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you trade cargo space for design? Or do you think Fiat played it too risky here? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you like, subscribe, and stick around. Because next week, we're breaking down an SUV that claims it can drive itself better than you. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.